first, mate, congratulations. How's it feel to be locked in as a Raider until the end of 2028?
No, yeah, very exciting. Very privileged to be able to lock in for the next few years. As I said, it's very exciting to see what the next few years bring for me.
It's obviously been a massive week for you after debuting last week, rated 402.
Yeah.
Over in New Zealand, I suppose. How was that experience, mate?
Yeah, as I've said all week, it's a dream come true as a little kid. Always wanted to play NRL, but I never thought I would. But to go over there in a packed out arena and get the win and do my part in what I did in the game, I'm very happy with it.
And tell us a bit about your journey. You've obviously come right through the junior ranks all the way through to the NRL system as well.
Yeah, so I started Harold Matts when I was 14 through Raiders, and then I've just come up the ranks, played Harold Matts, SG, Flegg, Cup, now NRL, so yeah, pretty good.
You as well as a lot of the other young boys in this NRL squad at the moment have come through that New South Wales Cup. I suppose, how well did that ready you for your NRL debut last week?
Yeah, no, good. I think last year when we had Brocky as a coach and I played Cup, he was always speaking about you always got to be ready, trying to always get the whole 17 boys in Cup ready for the call up for stick. And Louis this year, he's driving it as well, so no, it's good.
As you've been in the club for quite a while now, but behind some pretty handy back rowers. I was Whitehead last year, Hudson Young just coming off Origin. So how well was it?
Yeah, Smell last year, it was good. He mentored me a bit because I was playing Flegg and come off a shoulder reco, so it was good to have him there. But Hutto this year, because he's playing Origin and that now, so it's good to have him in front of me and learning everything he does. So yeah.
What was that step up from New South Wales Cup to NRL like when you got on the field?
I wouldn't say it's much different. I think it's a lot faster. I think the legs blow out a bit quicker than in Cup, but you can't really knock off you have to do your job in NRL. You'll get found out if you're not doing your job. So yeah, that's probably the main part in it.
It was a pretty, crucial moment of the game when Rick put you on as well. How'd you feel about stepping on in that situation?
Yeah, no, I was just excited and keen to get out there. He come up to me, he's like, he said to me, how would you like to have some fun in the middle? So I normally play back row, and I was like, yeah, just get me out there. So no, it was pretty good to get out there and do that. So yeah.
What does it do for you now? You've had that little taste in terms of wanting to get out there more.
Oh, it just drives me more to be able to be in there week in, week out and get my shot. And when I get my shot, make sure I make it count and I'm in the team week in, week out.
We were talking to your brother last week about the fact that you kind of missed each other's debuts because you've been playing Cup. What would it mean to one day be out there together, do you think?
Oh, it'd mean the world. From playing backyard footy with him, we wouldn't think that we'd be at the same club playing Cup together, let alone NRL, so it'd be unreal.
Do you think the commentators would be able to cope with the two of you out there?
Oh, I think they'd get us mixed up a bit.
And how much, I guess you might have heard me ask Jamal, how much sort of faith does it give you, the fact that Ricky threw you out there with the game on the line?
Yeah, a lot. He was meant to put me in back row. He was saying all week that he was going to put me in back row, but to put me out there in the middle, it means a lot, of what he thinks of me. So yeah.
Tell us a bit about your background before you came to Canberra. Was on the coast? Or?
Yeah, so I grew up in Eden, down the coast, played for the Narooma Devils, and then as I said before, Mum put me in an open trial when I was 13 to try it for under 16s and made that, so just come through the ranks from then.
And I guess talking about going in the middle when you thought you were going to be in the back row, Papa's coming up to a pretty big milestone. That's kind of the path he's taken from the edge into the middle. Do you remember watching him growing up? Yeah,
I said to him in captain's run the other day, not to make you feel old, but I've watched you as a little fella, and it means the world to be able to play alongside you. So yeah, I think I made him feel a bit old, but it was pretty exciting to play alongside him. Yeah.
Do you remember any highlights or any cool moments that you watched him growing up?
Oh no, I just remember the semi-final here when he scored against South. So that was probably the best thing. So yeah.
Did you get any hair tips off him at all? Or?
Nah, I need some bloody hair products from him though. He's got a thick mullet.
And being so young, have you looked to seek out those mentoring relationships with people like Papa?
Yeah, I think with because Mel joined the club as a kind of mentor us young boys, and he's kind of pushed me towards mentoring off Hutto. So I think I've gotten a lot closer with Hutto this year, and our connection's good this year. So yeah.
And how much of an impact has that had on your performance and confidence as a player?
Yeah, I think just the standards that Hutto pushes, he's brought that into my game to just be consistent week in, week out, do the little things right. So I think I've learned a lot of Hutto, Papa and that to be able to perform week in, week out.